Since 9/11, we haven't really learned anything. I just remember sitting there in shock and thinking about, is this what it's like to be at war?
I learned that actually the American people is, we get stronger because of our adversity. When I travel to the little towns upstate, I see everybody have American flags. I mean, that's something, you know, you go by, you feel like, wow, we're all pulling together.
I was on the track of like, everything's okay, and it's a normal day. Somebody pushed me, and I was like, what a jerk, you know, who's pushing me today? And as soon as I got outside, there were rocks falling on my head and policemen, and I realized the thing that I learned was that I shouldn't really make assumptions about people's motivations without really understanding the context. And it was really kind of a strange day to come to that realization. I thought a lot about those people and I hope that they got out.
We're just as paranoid, if not more, and there's now a new face to like put our paranoia and fear, like, you know, Muslim population or the Muslim community. I just think we don't really know how to deal in a constructive and healthy way to tragic events like this.
You know, our parents all remembered the day when Kennedy was shot. I think I understood for the first time the long-term impact of one event and the sort of power of memory.
One day I was in the Trade Center when I cut out of high school with a bunch of friends, and we all went there to the restaurant in the Trade Center. You know, you remember things you did. You're never gonna see that again now.
I was supposed to be down there that day. When I heard that the building fell, it really messed with me. And to come to find out who was behind it was another thing. I thought at first, like, that nationality of people could no longer be trusted.
I think it made us more aware that this could happen anywhere. That America is not, we're as vulnerable as anybody else.
I learned that we as Americans have got to remember how to be humble. And I know it changed the importance of letting loved ones know how much you appreciate them.
There are bigger things in the world. It was the first time that there were people who didn't like Americans. That was definitely one of the biggest things I learned. So I became a lot more cautious and more fearful of other people, and that was kind of something I wish didn't happen. I wish I wasn't so fearful about things, but it's what it does when you're little. It impacts you quite a bit.